Hi, everyone. My name is Jordan Henderson. I am the writer for the Bleed American musical, which includes songs and lyrics all by the band Jimmy Eat World. We're going to be starting our Kickstarter soon, and I thought people might have some questions or want to hear some things about the musical. So hopefully this helps. I'm sure people are really going to want to know what's this musical about. Like, what does it entail? The first thing I do want to say about it is that this is not like a fanboy musical thing. It's not just, well, I just love Jimmy Eat World, and so I'm just going to throw all of their things into it and all the things that I love and all of that. And it's really just a Celebrate Jimmy Eat World musical, even though obviously I do like the band, and I think that they should be really well appreciated. I think people who listen to them actually find that there's a lot of stuff that they like about Jimmy Eat World, just not as many people have listened to them overall. Their discography, anyway. I mean, people know a few songs here and there, so, and obviously the middle being the biggest one. But what I will say is that the musical, the idea is just because Jimmy Eat World songs have so much of a story element to them, and they even have connecting pieces. You'll even find every now and again, you'll find some words that come back around, which is very helpful for a musical because it creates themes and it helps to hear those themes come into different songs. So it was actually really helpful and worked out really well. And when I would listen to the songs in my car or whenever, I always, actually really when I listen to music at all, I always imagine, could I make this a music video or could I see this on stage somewhere? And over again with Jimmy Eat World's music, I saw it on stage more and more and more. And then eventually I just started piecing that together. And that's really kind of how I started to formulate everything for it. And after that, it was just, okay, well, what's the story now? What are we going to create with this? And this comes into a sort of, I guess you would call it maybe like a semi post apocalyptic scenario for this musical, where it's taking place in a non specified city. And in this city, just like with so many around the world at this point in time for the setting of the musical, is there's a lot of climate disasters. So there's a lot of climate disasters going on that's wreaking havoc, and especially for people who are on the poorer or lower class setting. And basically it's for them, it's more of like a world falling apart, and how do they deal with that, and especially when there are people above them who are still doing just fine and they don't seem to really care very much what's happening. So it is fairly political, I would say, or maybe very political, some people might say. But if you listen to Jimmy Eat World, you'll know that that's not an uncommon thing within a good amount of their songs. Yeah, and so I think people will really like it. I hope. I've done some tests on it, and it's gone really well, and hopefully you will too.